10. Dokyu Hentai Hixeros. You know Power Rangers, the colorful heroes of justice that gang up on one hopeless villain and kick his ass? Yeah, those guys. Well, it comes without question that we love them and like watching them. But you know what could be much better? Hot, sexy, half-naked Power Rangers, don't you think? Oh, and they're all girls. This anime isn't made to be deep or be meaningful. Hell, some episodes make absolutely no sense, but that's okay. Why, you might ask? Well, it's because we got boobs, of course. Who needs the plot anyway if you have uncensored boob transformations? Nine. Masao Gakuen HXH. Speaking of not to watch in front of others, this anime is a big no-no. Want to know why? Well, to put it simply, the hornier those girls in skimpy outfits are, the better they fight. Getting them turned on to fight monsters is the whole premise of the show. You know those moments in anime when you're watching and your parents walk in at the wrong time? Well, every scene in this show is a wrong time. So you have two choices. Either watch it alone or when your parents are sleeping, or grow two eyes in the back of your head. 8. Goshusho Sama Ninomiya-kun. Man, why is it an anime that the guy with the calm life has to watch it being thrown into chaos? Oh, wait, that's what harem anime is all about. Never mind then. The poor guy in question is Shungo Ninomiya, and his calm, ordinary life is ruined by his sister Ryoko. When on her demand, a succubus by the name of Mayu and her incubus brother drop into his life, literally that is, Ryoko tries to free Mayu of a crippling curse on her that makes her fear men by making her, well, have sex with her brother using a lot of methods to turn the horny young teens on, like having them sleep in the same bed or having baths together, etc. I mean, it's not like Shungo is sad with that or anything, but her methods are questionable at best. 7. Punchline. One too many panties and the world ends. Sounds about right for a harem anime that has no plot whatsoever. However, this show is none of those. It has character development and actual interesting and intriguing story, to say the least, and not so harem-y after all plot. This show is the total opposite of what I thought it would be. The MC gets killed in an accident and turns into an ethereal existence thingy and short a ghost. By seeing panties, he becomes extremely powerful. But if he sees another one, the world is doomed. Why? Because of an asteroid that will strike the planet, of course. And all because of panties, cause fuck logic, that's why. As silly and absurd as it is, the premise is fun and executed to almost perfection, and it's worth a watch. So, go watch it now! 6. Shinmai Mao no Testament. Welcome and hello to the budget version of High School DxD, which isn't a bad thing on its own actually, but yeah, this show sometimes can get you dizzy. One moment you're in an epic fight protecting what you hold dear. The next, you're holding and fondling the naked boobs of your stepsister/servant. Okay, before you do anything, I'll explain. The MC and his father are exiles of the Hero Clan, a clan created for the sole purpose of vanquishing demons, and the stepsisters mentioned earlier are, well, surprise, surprise, demons. And not just any demons. Mio, the redhead busty one, is the daughter of the demon lord, while the white-haired Loli is a succubus tasked with protecting Mio. As I mentioned earlier, it comes to no question that this show has got heavy nudity in it, so I'm saying it now, you have been warned. The hero has to protect his new sisters from all adversaries, and her being the demon daughter means she is sought out by many powerful demons, so I bet he'll have his hands full. Five. High School DxD. Just like Kensen Robo Daimadaler, High School DxD is also a somewhat risque show with a slightly similar premise to go along with it. The anime follows a second-year high schooler, Issei Hyodo, a well-known lecherous and a pervert among his peers. On the surface, he may look like a typical high schooler, coming from a normal family, but Issei is the biggest recorded pervert in the Kuo Academy's history. But despite this, for some reason, Issei gets asked out by a beautiful girl. As things are looking up for him in life, Issei goes out on his first date, but to his surprise, the girl turns out to be a fallen angel who kills him on their first date. However, just then, he gets revived as the servant of a high-ranking devil, Rias Grimory. Adjusting to his new life now, Issei has to face off against the angels and devils alike to survive and become more powerful in order to fulfill his long-held dream of having a harem. 4. Asu no Yoichi. In case the name, Samurai Harem, wasn't enough as a sign of what this show is about, I'll spell it for you guys. It's a harem anime with a lot of ecchi scenes. Just when you think the age of the samurai is over, you get to meet this guy. Yoichi Karasuma lived his whole life in the mountains, training with his father until the age of 17. After learning and mastering all that his father can offer him, he's sent off to a temple in the city to resume his studies. However, Yoichi is unfamiliar with the concept of modern life and doesn't know how to interact with others, which puts him in awkward situations, especially when it comes to interacting with the girls with him in the temple. Three. Isekai Mao to Shaokan Shaojo no Dore Majutsu. The last thing you want to happen while summoning a demon lord is to use a slave lock spell and have that spell backfire on you. The two beautiful girls that summon Takuma into his game avatar Diablo, the strongest there is in the game, get their whole world flipped upside down after witnessing how strong, powerful, and smart Diablo could actually be. After being a veteran in the game and having all the powerful skills in it while memorizing all the roads and alleyways in the game proved to be very useful for Diablo and make it easier for him to accept the situation he's in. Now, Diablo roams the land with his two unfortunate slaves in an attempt to break the seals and find his way back home. The animation isn't the best, but it is decent as well as the characters in it are fun to watch, especially if you're watching the uncensored version embracing that ecchi scenes in all its glory. Two. Tsugumomo. Okay, so, I'm at a loss of words here, guys. Like, seriously. Usually, it's your parents that stop you from committing any indecent acts before marriage. In this show, however, a really scary woman pushes her daughter and the main character into sleeping, bathing, kissing, and even having sex together. How, you might ask? Just imagine the worst glare your mother ever gave you and multiply that by 1,000,000. The two younglings find themselves ensnared in her death trap with no means of escape whatsoever. So, they have to play along, but the mother isn't an idiot to be fooled by some kids. To make sure they did it, she even checks if her daughter's special place was truly deflowered. All this is a single scene of the show, so you can imagine heading forward how messed up this series can get, and that you should never, under any circumstance, watch it in front of anyone. 1. Grisaya no Kaijitsu. In a school where the staff comprises only of the principal and the student body is nothing but 5 girls other than you, a post-apocalyptic setting where mecha monsters fight each other to death is the only scene any anime fan would have in mind. But reality is totally different both for us and Yuji Kazami, as now being a part of that institution, he learns more and more about the girls and with every step teaching him that there's a lot more to them than what meets the eye. The show makes the mysterious approach hit us in full swing, while the romance melts our heart more than just a couple of times throughout the entirety of its runtime. Seeing Yuji and the 5 girls have their own story is a delightful experience, and by the end of the series, you feel connected to the characters in a way that makes binging all that series has to offer the easiest thing in the entire universe. There you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel, you should consider turning that red subscribe button gray. I post regular content like every 2 days or so. Well then, see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe and watch anime. If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's bebop. The Steins Gate at the treetop. The circuit I'm keeping on rewatch. Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'ma go to the shell, push you through hell like gun grave. That's a story to tell if you